I'm sitting on a toilet right now and we're gonna be doing a makeup tutorial. One of the things that I've wanted to do for a while is do more makeup because I have a lot of makeup and like a lot of high quality stuff, but I almost never do anything except for just like normal plain everyday looks. So I was like, let's try and do some tutorials. My first idea for some reason was to do the Seven Dwarves. And so I'm gonna do that. I don't know if anybody like has done it on YouTube before. I didn't look up anything or anything like that. If I look it up after this and I find somebody that has done it, I'll like credit them down below. If I'm looking over there, it's because the camera doesn't have a viewfinder and there's like a big mirror over there so I can see if I'm in frame. But anyway, the first of the Seven Dwarves that I'm gonna do is Doc, and that's because he's like the leader or whatever, so I'm just gonna read a little bit about him on my phone. So basically, you guys all probably know like Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, and Doc is basically, he's just like the leader, but he has like a lot of anxiety, so he's like a little wishy-washy a lot of the time. And when I was like reading this, this is so dumb. This is like an inspiration off of Doc. I'm not doing Doc's makeup, but while I was reading this, all I could think about is how he's like the head bitch in charge, and like that's all I could, like I couldn't get that out of my head. So that's kind of the look I'm gonna be doing today, but with his colors, and we'll see. Like, I'm not good at this. It's fine. I think I'm gonna like zoom it in a little bit so that you can see my face a little bit better, and I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I don't know if I'm in focus. First things first, I'm gonna put on some concealer. I have all my stuff on the ground. Like, this is ridiculous. So first thing, I'm gonna take my concealer. I don't have a mirror, so I'm just gonna use the one that's in my like Huda Beauty thing. And I'm gonna deal with these under eye circles, and then I have some blemishes here. Obviously, if I'm leading the Seven Dwarves, then I need to look pretty perfect, especially if Snow White's like my main hoe over here. So then I take the dry beauty blender because I didn't get it wet, and it's just gonna do this. The way that I put on the concealer, I like try and do like the little triangle thing that all the beauty gurus say to do, but I don't know if it turns out so well. I never use foundation because I don't feel the need to. I also tried to pop like a bunch of blackheads yesterday, so my nose is like super spotty, so we'll try and take care of that too. Next, I'm gonna put on some chapstick. My lips have been really dry lately because we've been swimming a lot, and I was supposed to put contacts in because I lost my glasses. So I don't have glasses anymore, I just have contacts, but I forgot to put them in, so it's fine. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and do my like contour. So I'm just using my Hoola by Benefit. Oh, and I didn't tell you, my concealer is always just like the NARS. I'm just gonna take a bunch because like I said, I'm trying to like make him look like a mean bitch with like a little bit of anxiety, and just go for it, I guess. And like I said, if I'm looking over there, there's a bigger mirror over there so I can see how it looks. Like, I literally don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. I'm doing everything wrong. At least I'm trying, right? That's what one of my professors said. He said, like, something that's worse than failure is being mediocre and not trying. So I guess I'm taking his advice into practice. And I think that's enough. Next, I'm gonna take my Dandelion by Benefit. I think last time it said that it's like a blush. No, it's a highlighter. And I'm gonna take a lot of it because I wanna like really be glowing. Doc. And then I just sweep it over the cheekbone. Look at that shine. Wow, she's a cute girl. Or a dwarf. My favorite place to put highlight is on my nose. And I put like way too much on there. But I really like it. A little bit on the chin. I don't like putting too much on my chin because I feel like it makes it look greasy. Same with my forehead. So I just put a little bit on there. I want to be strobing, girl. You know. I am going to do my eyes. I went to the Walmart. Because I didn't have any colors like this. I'm gonna take this like sparkly white and use it as my base on my eyes, and then I'm gonna put the silver inside the corners, and then I'm gonna add a pop of color at the end. Just go with it, please. I'm gonna take this white color. It's just a white with sparkle. You can use like literally any white with sparkle, and I'm just brushing it all over the lid, focusing in the inside corner, and I'm gonna drag it up to my like eyebrows. I'm also gonna take a little bit and put it on the inside corner down towards the bottom. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for the other side. I'm gonna take this like shiny silver color. It's literally just like silver glitter. And this stuff gets messy. It got in my eyelashes the other night and like I thought I was going crazy because I was just seeing a little like light off in the distance. And it's really just getting focused on the inside corner. Wow. And now I'm gonna take the Huda Beauty one that I usually use, the Mauve Obsessions, and I'm gonna take this color right here that I usually use. This is kind of the color of his shirt, and I'm gonna use that color in my crease. And I'm not gonna blend it yet, I'm just putting it there. Sorry, my camera light cut out, and I am so sorry, but I was so out of focus before. Like I said, I was putting that into my crease, and now I did that on both sides. Now I'm taking the same color with a different brush that's a little bit thinner, and I'm using it to drag it along my like bottom lash line and dragging it out to meet on the corner. Now that it's there, I'm going to take a little bit bigger of a brush and then I'm just going to blend it out. I'm just basically blending it into the inner corner. It can cover the corner of the lid and then drag it out a little bit. I want to keep it concentrated under the lash line though, so it should look something like that, I guess. I really like my highlight. Wow. This is a little crazy, but I'm taking my Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean like humongous palette. It has like a whole bunch of like weird colors in it, but I'm gonna be taking this color right here called Sea Haze, which I've never used before. It's like a green kind of color, and Doc's hat is kind of like an olive green. I'm just taking that same big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna take it right in the corner of my lid, and that's just to give it a little bit of a green color because before it was like very silvery and red, and then I'm just blending it into the red color. And that is my eyeshadow. Wow. Now I'm gonna go into my eyeliner. I'm taking my Sex Kitten by Tarte eyeliner. I really like this because you have a lot of control with it. It's pretty easy to get a wing. I'm gonna try and do wing eyeliner. We'll see how it goes. The way I do wing eyeliner is I'll take it from the middle and do a really small line like along the lash line. So then I do that halfway, and then I follow my bottom lash line out and go a little bit past my crease. I take it from there and I drag it in. And then I work on that wing part until it meets up on my lash line in the middle. So there I have like just the wing by itself. Now that I have the wing, I drag it into the corner with a really, really thin line. This part is like the hardest part for me because a lot of times it gets too thick, and then like I have really hooded eyes, so like this part covers up my like actual lid a lot. So if it gets too thick, then it just looks like I just have eyeliner. So I try and make this like as thin as literally humanly possible, please. And there we go. We have a wing. It happened. And now I just have to do the other side. My right side for me is way easier to do than my left side, and it's like impossible to make this side the same as this one, so this is the best you're gonna get. I'm sorry. And I'm just gonna cut to when I do that, I guess. Okay, so there's the final thing. Obviously this one's a little bit worse than this one, but like, why do you think I flip my hair this way? It's so that it covers up that wing. Now I'm gonna go in with some white eyeliner. Like, everybody knew this trick, everybody did this trick before in middle school and everything, but it's like a little bit out now. But I'm going to take my white eyeliner. This is the Lasting Drama by Maybelline New York. And I'm literally just going to take it and do the like bottom waterline and a little bit in the corner in here. So I'm taking this eyeliner, and this part you like literally can't mess up. If you mess this up, like I can't help you, I'm sorry, because even I can do this part. It looks like you're stabbing your eye, and you just wipe it in there. Like, there's already silver there, so you just add to it. And this is obviously just to like make it look a little bit bigger, like your eyes look a little bit bigger. And then you're gonna do the other side. Like, you can see the difference a little bit here. I'm literally amazed at how well my wing turned out on this side. It almost never turns out well on either side. So now that I'm done with the white eyeliner, I'm going to take, get this, white mascara. So this isn't actually white mascara. This is L'Oreal the Voluminous base, but it's white and I'm gonna cover my eyelashes in it to make it look a little bit frosty. And I both got this from like Head Bitch in Charge kind of like vibes, like where she has like a cold icy like glare, and then also mainly because Doc has a beard, so then I just wanted to like this part kind of looks dumb. If you want it to like just be a normal look, just do black mascara, but I'm doing white because why not? It kind of just looks like something fell on your eyelashes. So there's one side. So now I have my mascara done. I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I have the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit. I think this is in the color 3. I barely have any eyebrows as it is, so I don't really have to like cover them or like try and pluck them or anything. I just like go with it, and I take the shape that they're trying to be. And for this look I'm gonna go a little bit more exaggerated, so they're gonna be a little bit darker than I would normally do. It might end up looking stupid. I didn't really test this part out, but we're just gonna go with it, you know? This is probably completely wrong, but the way I do eyebrows is I like take the inner corner like where my like nose and my inner corner of my eye line up, and that's where I'm gonna start my eyebrow. I draw this is so bad, like I don't know where I got this from. This is just how I do it. I draw a line to about where the arch in my like natural like sparse ass like random ass eyebrows are, and I just like stop right around there and maybe round it a little bit like this. From that point in the inner corner I go a little bit to the outside, and that's where I start my top part of my eyebrow, and then I like find that same like arch curve, except I stop this part at more of a point than I did the bottom part, and I like do it in like straight up and down line like but then it's like that kind of. I like fill that part in a little bit. And I also make sure that like where I've drawn like the sharp lines, I kind of like blend it in towards the center. So now I have like 1/2 of an eyebrow. I don't have the like little tail part. Literally this fails half the time. Like, I don't know, you just have to fix it. I just drag it like literally out because I have no hairs. I have no hairs out here, so I just kind of like guess where my eyebrow goes, and wherever it goes, that's where it ends up. As you can see, I didn't really like this bottom line, so I'm just gonna end up taking that off. I'm just not doing it yet. And then once I have the eyebrow kind of how I'd like it, I add a little bit of like dimension on the inside corner. I tried to not go too far in because I don't want it to look like I'm getting a unibrow. And then I take the little spoolie and I kind of brush the hairs and make the more sharp like defined lines that I made at the beginning and try and make them a little bit more faded. And I also fade the inner corner a little bit more than I fade the outside part. And now I have an eyebrow. And now I'm just gonna do the other side, and then all that's left is just to do the lip. The way I'm gonna be doing my lips, I'm gonna be using red. It's a red orange and also a kind of like more taupey brown color, and I'm gonna try and create like kind of an ombre effect. I'm gonna take this brown color first and I'm gonna line the outside of my lips. So I'm just lining the very outside, and I'm gonna be doing the same thing on the other side. So like as you can see, it already like makes it look a little bit more like I have more puckery lips, and that's kind of the look I'm going for. And then I'm taking the 714 pencil to line the rest of my lips. So now I have all that on. I'm gonna take the red lipstick and I'm gonna put it all over my lips. You can kind of see that even just with the liner in the outside corners, I already have like a nice like puckered lip like kind of look. I don't know how to explain it. It's a little bit more pronounced on the upper part, so I'm gonna take the 1983 Comfort Matte Actual Lipstick and I'm gonna add a little bit more to the outside corners and kind of blend it in with my fingers. And then I'm taking that, and I don't want it to look intense like at all. I just want the red to kind of stand out, so I'm really just patting most of it away. Like you can barely tell it's there, but it just kind of darkens up the corners a little bit. And that's pretty much my look, but I do I'm gonna take this Huda Beauty, and I was looking at a picture of Doc and he has a really red nose, so I'm gonna add a little bit of the color I was using just around the outside corners a little bit of contour, but it's a red contour. And my camera is dying, so I would put my glasses on, which would complete the look, but like I said, they're lost, so imagine I have glasses on, I guess. Tune in next week to see the next of the 7 Dwarves, I guess. Bye!